In for the spoil, gets it over towards Menzel. Oh, Menzel taken out by Brooksby. Taken out, the umpires indicated that the tackle was high. And Menzel will get the free kick. What do you think about that one, Ian?
Geez, a tough little fellow, but geez, you'd need to be tough to take a shirt fronter like that.
Ooh,
but it appeared to be a legitimate bump to me, Peter, but still the umpire thought it was high, and that's fair enough.
Gary Menzel is limping back towards the forward pocket. Gee, that was a hard one he took from Brooksby, and 10 out of 10 for courage, Gary Menzel. The kick-off from Winter goes towards Button, number 30. Oh, up high was White. Spoils beautifully. Aish, tremendous control. Left foots it towards Samble. He's playing from behind. Aish collects. That kick should find somebody. Neil Barn, one-hander. I think he was searching for another player. The Barn intercepted, put up one hand and brought it down. And we'll have a set shot for goal. Big Neil Baum certainly made a lot of difference out here at the parade since he started playing. Norwood look a better side when he's at full forward. The kick's on its way. Accurate. That's a goal. The first goal to Norwood and the first one to Neil Baum.
Yes, I think Peter was right, but the Ace brothers well in it. Andrew. Now we've got Michael, and the pass was pushed out, and Baum just intercepted it. I don't think it was really meant for him, but he got one hand to it. I might have been uncharitable there, and the big fella certainly didn't miss from there. He's got a kick on him that crank starter 707. Honestly, it's a huge kick. Can't keep possession of the ball. Dunstan in. Players stack up a bit. Dunstan still in there with the ball to Nicholson. Sidestep beautifully. Norwood come out of defence. Nicholson long. Baum and Brooksby. Baum at the back. Try to thump it on. Given Menzel the run of the play. Keane back there with him. Menzel needs support. He's gone for holding the ball.
Oh, yes, it's a wonder they didn't carry him off the ground. Two holding the ball decisions in a row. Up high, Button, well done. Took the mark in front of Schneebichler.
In the forward division, South Adelaide's Brooksby, there's two of them. That one is Graham. And finally, Fosdyke gets it out to Gallagher onto the boot quickly. Getting back, Palmer doesn't bother to mark it. Goes for the thump away. And a Norwood player being retarded has to get the free kick. And it's Pepe Ilian. Playing his first senior game, I think, or Peter, is it his first?
He's been named quite a few times, Ian, but I think it's the first time that he's lined up.
Pepe Ilian from the half-forward line, about 45 metres out. The kick is a nice-looking drop punt. It's going to be touch and go. Palmer one hand. The umpire said it's been touched off the fingers, and a point is recorded for Norwood there. First they lead 1-1 to South's Point. Taken away by Ioano. Nicholson put him under the hammer, but he worms his way out of it beautifully. Jenkins runs into it. Ben Heap, he is down, collapsed. And what a heavy bump, and that's the second one that South Adelaide players have handed out to Norwood. And Jenkins is a sick boy at the moment, and tempers afraid Peter Barker.
Nothing at all wrong with the tackle there, Dave. It was as good as the one that Brooksby gave to Menzel, and no need whatsoever for Dunstan to run in and tackle Harradine for that one. It's football, not basketball. Slattery gets there first. Had to run out. The umpire, Peter Meads, running into Colasanti, having a very strong word to Colasanti. He may have reported him. I'm not quite sure, Ian Day.
Well, he didn't turn around and take his number, Peter, which is generally the accepted thing to do. But I just think he possibly had a stern word to Big Hugo. All I could see was looking up at a man mountain. He's centimetres short of Hugo, and the big fellow takes the mark, and he gets a cheer from the Norwood crowd. Oh, what a folk hero he is out here. He returns the ball towards centre wing. Button will be one of the leapers. He has too much strength for Hawkins on that occasion.
Samble at centre half forward hasn't been able to get into the game. There's the kick from Woodcock towards full forward. Samble appeared to have second grab at the mark. Handballs it finally ends up with Menzel. Menzel doesn't miss. That's his first, and Norwood get their second. 2-1 the Redlegs. The Panthers, 4 goals for.
Baum wants it in high. It's his fifth kick. That's the way it's going high, but it's short of Baum. No, the big fella crashes in, and he's been paid the mark, or what's going on? No, it's going the other way, I think, to Graham Brooksby and Peter Mead and Neil Baum having some cross words. At least Baum's words were cross. I don't know what Mead's were. Probably explanatory.
The kick from Hoffman is towards Andrew. Brilliant mark. Had his feet taken from under him. Here's a replay of the mark, Ian Day.
Yes, well, the Ace brother, this is a typical Ace mark. You see Michael do that a lot.
Well, Neil Baum To get a free kick, it would have to be an obvious one, because if it pushed him in the back, he wouldn't move. He got the tap down on that occasion. The handball out to Hoffman. Kicks towards goal. The umpire watches it go over the head. That's through. That's Hoffman's first. And the Redlegs a much-needed goal. 5-3, trailing the Panthers, 8-7. Milbaum, hands on hips. Brooksby gets front position. Thumps it away. Fosdyke's on the end of it, gives it to Gallagher. This looks good for Norwood. Gallagher doesn't normally miss. He hasn't missed that one. That splits the centre. Gallagher's first, and the Redlegs are improving. Harradine almost takes a one-hander. He, of course, put Jenkins down beautifully in the first quarter. Thomas around the corner towards Hoffman. He marks. Handball's on to Menzel. Menzel into an open goal. It's through. Number 2 to Menzel. Beautiful goal. One-man band. Norwood players everywhere. The handball's out. Harradine. He's in trouble. Gets it to Mousley. An unusual looking kick to Woodcock. To Dunstan. Hasn't been in the play a lot. Towards Milbaum. The knock away from Phil Brooksby. Samball is there. Can't handle it. Andrew Ace can. The kick is towards full forward. That's a goal. Andrew Ace is first. What a great performance from half-back.
Danger signals up for South. They've lost their run. Norwood have started to pick up their playmakers, and they're finding it difficult to get the ball through. Hoffman throws it out to Iliano. Hoffman back in again, nowhere to go. Gets a kick around. Baum looks to pass off. Menzel back to Baum. Taps it cleverly. Iliano 10 metres out. Off the through. Fine goal. Constructive football. His first. And Norwood coming back strongly now. Button. Hawkins towards Slattery. He's been taken out of the game in this second half up to date. Handball is out towards Woodcock on the half-back line at the moment. Wants to get round on the favourite left leg. It's Hughes in trouble. Finds Iliano again. He can't get rid of the ball. Oh, the bodies are going in hard. The mistakes are obvious. And the umpire comes in to separate players who are starting to get a little bit upset about the whole affair. And this is contributed to by their own mistakes and the frustrating fight back by Norwood in the third quarter. Sees them trailing now by only 9 points as we pick up the final quarter. South 11-10, Norwood 10-7. Hawkins in for South Adelaide, wants the handball away. Nicholson in against White. Thomas, Menzel, Norwood go forward again. It's a high kick to the half-forward line. Fosdyke trying to read it well. In comes Andrew Ace. On the lead is Baum. That's the way the ball goes. Brooksby right there with him. First to recover will be Palmer, and works the ball towards the line and takes it out of play. Norwood a great third quarter when they kicked 4 goals forward to South's 2 goals 3. Right back in the action, and here's a chance now for Fosdyke. Puts it in high. It's going to be close. Baum back there with Brooksby. Baum! Fine mark by the big fellow. Stood his ground. His height was a telling factor. There was nothing that Brooksby could do about it at all. His bulk made it even more difficult, and the big fellow's got it 5 metres out right in front. And what a great start this will be for Norwood if he pops it through. It's his 8th kick. He's booted 3. That makes it 4. And Norwood get to within 1 straight kick of the Panthers in the first 2 minutes of the final quarter.
A fantastic mark, Milbaum. Phil Brooksby is a big full-back, and that's both players. Baum gets front position. Up go the arms. Copybook mark. And what an important goal for the Redlegs. Trailing now by 3 points. Norwood desperate for victory. So are the Panthers. 25 is Fosdyke. 14 is Fairclough for South. Baines dropped out of the game in the second quarter. The kick away from Fairclough. Roger Woodcock coming into the game now. Kicks one around the corner to Nicholson. What a great game he's played. Kick number 12. Kickers towards Giuliano. The handball to Thomas. Thomas running around in circles. Finally gets the kick away. That's going towards centre half forward. Mousley in front. Can't take the mark. Fosdyke couldn't get the kick away. Baum's in there. Can't get the kick away. Holding the ball, the South supporters yell. The umpire says the ball was being held to Baum. Adrian Forster to bounce. Button and Brooksby. Samball gets the ball first. Can't get it away. Baines is in there for South. Out to Giuliano. Back to Menzel. Here's a build-up. Kickers towards full forward. Baum wants to go over his head. That's Menzel's third. And Norwood hit the front. 12-7. South Adelaide 11-10.
What a great goal to Albie Menzel. It almost looked like a rugby scrum there as the ball came out of a great big heap of players. And look at Menzel. Iliano back to Menzel, dropped it onto his boot very quickly. It was a high floating kick, and just look at the excited supporters behind the goal at the parade end there, and Norwood have hit the front. 3 points. 12-7 the leg. South Adelaide 11-10. Bounce down that centre wing. Colasanti gets the tap away. Menzel wants to go through again. Here's Ace again. Just keeps it in play towards Hoffman, but a fine mark pulled down in the back pocket by Keane. Keane centres the ball, looking for Mousley. Intercepted beautifully by Fosdyke. I think he's been paid the mark. Yes. Fosdyke. Short to Menzel again. He's always finding spaces, and he's done it again. Loose checking by the South Adelaide Rovers, and they've had their colours lowered this afternoon. Even without Turnbull, Norwood still winning the round the packs. Menzel kicks into the lead, and there it's Palm again. I think he was more surprised than anyone that he had it. Button moved across in front of the pack to take the mark. It went straight through his hands, and it fell into the lap of Neil Balme. He's fairly popular out this way, I can tell you. Neil Balme has got 4. His bulk and know-how has been invaluable. And there's his 5th goal, coming back with a boot. And Norwood kick clear now of the Panthers. 13-7 leads South Adelaide 11-10. And it looks grim for South Adelaide. Peter Marker.
Probably the easiest mark Balme he's ever taken. Over the top of Button. And Neil Balme casually takes it on the chest. And the Redlegs are to be congratulated at this stage because Stemper's out, Teal's out, Turnbull's out. They've lost Gallagher. Jenkins was poleaxed early. He's on the bench. Without all of those players, they find themselves 9 points up at the 8-minute mark of the last quarter.
At the centre bounce, Colasanti and Hawkins. It's Menzel again who takes it away. Runs into a heap of trouble. Not happy about it. Nailey gets out of it. Then there's Thomas. Menzel in again. Robin White. Aish. Butler. Nailey almost has an airy. Gee, just look at them throwing themselves in there. We had a couple of dust-ups in the first quarter when players got a little bit frustrated. And we see another free kick being sorted out. And this time it's going to Ace of Norwood. And it's his 16th kick. 6 handballs. Well distributed, finds Dunstan.
Dunstan kicks immediately, looking for Balme. Balme not quite there. The handball or the tap down towards Giuliano. Can't pick up. Balme's in the fray, so is Button. I'd hate to be in there. Palmer, number 31. Can't get the ball away. I don't know what he was throwing his hands at, but I don't think it was the ball. Adrian Forster comes in for a bounce. He throws it up instead. Button. Tap down to Giuliano. Kicks towards full forward. In front, John Allen. Handball, Brooksby. South Adelaide. Kick towards centre. Haitley. In front, Schneebeckler. Slattery over the top to Haitley. Didn't want it. Hawkins over the top to Emery. Emery to Licky. Licky too slow. Oh, off the ground, Colasanti. Not a goal. It's a point, in fact. It's called an own goal in soccer, but when you do it in football, it's only a point. Winter kicks immediately to Dunstan.
One of the most perfect place kicks you've seen, Peter, by Big Hugo. Dunstan defends to the outer side. Good mark taken out there by Samble, I think it is, who's done pretty well for Norwood at key centre-half forward position. I think Noble was surprised when he got the ball as it goes longer now, and it's certainly Norwood firing. Fosdyke with the ball, puts it in the air to the lead of Ace, getting back on it. Was Brooksby, and I think he's been paid a free kick or a mark. Brooksby wants to play off. This is Philip Brooksby.
Playing off straight away. Winter to Dunstan. Dunstan starting to come into the game. Kicks high to centre wing. Looking for Andrew Ace over the top. Brilliant mark, Ace. Michael Ace was looking up at him then and congratulated him on the way past. The kick immediately. Fosdyke in front. He'll be paid for sure. Mousley had a fair bit of it, but Fosdyke was in front. Balme's on the lead. That's where it goes. Can't get... Oh, magnificent mark, Balme. I was just going to say he can't get off the ground. He didn't need to. Took the mark between 2 South players, and he'll have kick number 10. And the way he's kicking, it'll be goal number 6. The umpire watches it go over the head. Goal number 6 to Baum, and Norwood can do no wrong. 14-7, the Panthers 11-12.
And that was really a poor effort by Jeff Baines. Winters kicked back into the outer side, looking for Colasanti over there. Taken away by Bell, around the corner. Here's a chance, Menzel now. Midfield looking for some running players, not too many around. Players maybe getting just a little bit tired. Menzel has to go back to kick long. Puts it out in front of Button. Right there with him is Palmer. Palmer edges him out of it. The tackle is on, and the umpire said it's too high. And the free kick will go to Keith Thomas on the outer side. Thomas to put the legs towards the half-forward line. Baum sets himself. Brooksby there with him. Tries to get over the back. Andrew Ace into the open goal. Could not possibly miss. Beautiful positional play by Ace. His second. And Norwood doing it on the bench. At the 18-minute mark of this last quarter, lead 15-7 to 11-14.
Big Neil Baum got right under this one, and Andrew Ace running down from half-back, picked up and kicked his second, and the Redlegs are looking great. 15-7, the Panthers 11-14.
I think Robin White's going off, and he's been one of the few Panthers who's been prepared to really work hard. A bounce down. Aitken back on the ground. Harradine died out of the game, but coming through strongly. Oop! An FAD, not an intelligent thing at all. Umpire Mead speaking quite sternly to Bickler, who says he's attacking the player. Malcolm Noble wouldn't agree with him, but the FAD gone upfield to Iliano's, looking for Baum again. He's in great form at the moment. Coming through Mousley, has to get away a handball. Taken by Butler, who's playing all over the ground, and finds in the back pocket Palmer.
Palmer, Southmead, support all around the field at the moment. Snee Bickler marks. He's going to be run down by Hoffman. The handball's towards Nicholson. Nicholson will use Woodcock. Well, Hoffman and Snee Bickler are having a go at the moment. Kicks towards Baum again. He's taken another mark. Oh, it's on in the middle. Snee Bickler and Colasanti's come in now to have his say. I wouldn't argue with him. Meanwhile, Baum's taken a mark, and he'll have a shot for number 7. Yeah, South Adelaide in a lot of trouble. 17 points they trail by. There's Big Neil Baum. What a game he's played. The kick towards goal. Oh, the Norwood supporters have gone mad. It's another one. 7 to Baum. What a game the big champion full forwards played today. 16-7 the Redlegs. The Panthers in a lot of trouble. 11-14.
What a superb performance. It just shows you what a force this fellow would be if he can keep his fitness. It's 11 kicks he's had, and he's kicked all of 7 goals. What a great effort.
Yeah, they're saying that if Neil Baum could have played last year, Norwood would have won the premiership. I don't know about that. Thomas kicked it towards centre half forward. Giuliano's there, so is Button. Kicks towards goal. That's going through. Magnificent goal, Button. The Redlegs are on top. They can do no wrong. The first to Button. The 17th to the Redlegs. 17-7. South Adelaide 11-14.
Well, even the big fella's getting in the act now. Thomas it was at forward of the ball. The bounce didn't help South Adelaide. And Button, lurking around the half-forward line, thumped another one through. And Norwood are now starting to rub salt into South Adelaide's wounds.
What a transformation. The Redlegs in all sorts of trouble in the second quarter. Poor old Bunce. I don't think there's anything we can do, mate. Adrian Forster bounces. Colasanti. Snee Bickler now in ruck. Yes. I think Peter Mead picked that one up. Snee Bickler went for the spoil, and the fist didn't go near the ball. It landed right on Hugo's forehead. Hugo gets the free kick. Kicks towards centre half forward. Neil Baum's there again. Can't take the mark. Giuliano, Woodcock, he wouldn't miss that. The umpire watches it go over his head. Goal number 2, Woodcock, 18 to the Redlegs. What a performance. 18-7, South Adelaide 11-14.
Yes, the legs' confidence is up. This is another free kick to Norwood from midfield this time. And watch Woodcock going past. And Woodcock seldom misses an opportunity like this as he bombs it through from about 40 metres out. His second, as Peter's mentioned, and the free kicks now are Norwood's 31 to South Adelaide's 22.
Magnificent performance, Redlegs. Colasanti and Hawkins. Hawkins dropped out of the game, gets the tap. Oh, picked up beautifully by Nicholson. He's lifted his game on Slattery. It goes towards Fosdyke, can't take the mark, recovers beautifully, kicks towards full forward, Baum in front, can't mark. Hoffman picks up the crumbs, runs towards goal. Has he kicked it? No, he hasn't. 1 point. 18-8 the Redlegs, South 11-14.
What a brilliant fight back. I don't think South Adelaide has kicked a goal since about halfway through the second quarter. They were 9-7, third quarter. They were 9-7 at a half time, and Norwood was 6-3, so they've kicked 12 goals to South's 2 since half time. And the Legs have just played brilliant football, and what a marvellous performance when you consider the 3 players that are out injured. Turnbull, their centre-half forward in Teal, and also Stemper, and they've lost Gallagher and Jenkins. Half their side's out injured, and yet they've played so well. Hawkins still battling on hard. Thomas in pursuit. Norwood full of running at the moment to the half-forward line. Ace there. The South players tired now from chasing jumpers, and they just prefer to lie on the ball.
23 minutes in, and the Redlegs look like a team of champions, and a champion team at the moment too. Button, the tap away. John Allen, been an honest performer today, kicks towards Fairclough, out in front. Can't get to the ball before it goes over the boundary line for a throw-in.
Grant Nicholson, Norwood build again, a long one, 1-on-1. Baum edged out of it, behind the pack. It's Menzel who's going to get there first. Menzel! Oh, what brilliant pace. And the umpire has indicated yes, it's a goal.
Norwood at 19 goals, 9, 123, defeating South Adelaide 13-17, 95. A winning margin, as I said, of